limb. So for this vein in the lower limb, is known as the what? Anterior interosseous vein. Anterior. No. It's not a vein in the lower limb. Okay, anterior interosseous. The interosseous membrane is actually a stuff of the upper limb. It's not in the lower limb, sorry, okay? It's the upper limb. Anterior interosseous vein. Okay. So this one, we said that it's actually part of the deep venous system of the forearm. It accompanies the anterior interosseous artery. Okay. So alongside the anterior surface of the interosseous membrane, that's like they are along the anterior surface. So they drain the deep flexor compartment of the forearm, then ultimately it empties into the ulnar veins. So I have the ulnar veins here, I have all the pictures, everything is there. So origin is formed by small venous tributaries from the deep flexor muscles of the forearm. That's flexor digitorum profundus and flexor pollicis longus and pronator quadratus. So it begins near the proximal forearm, accompanying the anterior interosseous artery. So it runs downward along the anterior surface of the interosseous membrane, then travels with the anterior interosseous artery and nerve. So it terminates by joining the ulnar veins. That's where it now empties in. Okay, so tributaries. It receives blood from what? Deep flexor muscles of the forearm, draining them, the deoxygenated blood, you know. So also venous communication with what? Posterior interosseous vein. So drainage now drains the deep anterior compartment of the forearm, then ultimately contributes to the brachial vein system via the ulnar veins. So from the ulnar veins goes back to the brachial veins, from the brachial veins to the axillary veins. Okay, so clinical notes. We always try to learn about the anatomy of this artery because it can be involved in deep venous thrombosis of the upper limb, which is rare. Okay, venous thrombosis is usually in the lower limb. Alright, it's also surgically important, and also because of the different branches it forms. Okay, you can actually give collateral circulation. Okay, so that's what we have.